Hi, everybody, and welcome. We are surrounded today by pageantry and tradition. Check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He needs a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Can he get there on the ground? A quick juke. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Snags the quick throw. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Trying the old counter play here.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
2nd and 10 here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? It's the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And first down for the offense.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
That's a first down for the offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pulls it in. It's Williamson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Gain of 11. And that's a first down for the offense.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense. Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. First down here for this offense.
First and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. and it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. A Big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback dropping back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Got him. He's sacked. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback. Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. It's an out route. The catch made. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the same runner's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. A short connection to the tight end here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So with just seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. Kick nowhere near the mark, but what do we expect from that distance? A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego.
All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First play of the drive, they look to the right. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. A quick juke to get free. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The back's got it on a counter. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He hands it to the back. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Williamson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Handoff to the fullback. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And he knocks that one right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Finds the receiver wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Oh, what a move. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's a run. Running back's got it. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense wraps him up.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. A missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Bringing pressure, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Wideouts now clustered. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Looking to the end zone. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, they're lucky they completed this pass at all. The quarterback, in fact, gets hit as he throws the ball. Now, listen, we know the linemen are going to allow the defense to come in. At that time, they allowed him to get in there a little bit too fast. They're lucky the quarterback was able to see it and get rid of it.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Ball handed to the running back. He did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.